Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Film Sci. Today we'll be covering Jon Taffer is the worst person ever. Let's get into the video. Early years, on Bar Rescue, one thing Taffer is always on the lookout for is his staff members who are skimming either out of registers, by overpouring, by offering free drinks. He has worked in the bar and club business since his early adulthood years and has a good understanding of plans that aim to deceive bar owners. Although we might think him calling such people out is an appealing move, the method he used to do it was rather unpleasant. In his early years at a bar, Taffer was hinted at a scheme that planned to steal $1,000 from the treasury. He immediately brought this information to the owner's attention and made completely sure they were equally compensated for their act. He spiced up the news even further, which led to a shameful exit to the employees. He might be a good way to help businesses revitalize now. His roots seem to be corrupted by bad behaviors.
Place.
About 300,000.
300,000. How much money does he have in it?
Short-tempered. Bar Rescue has successfully aired over 100 episodes on television, and the amount of outrage and fury all those episodes consisted of cannot be refrained from mentioning. Bar owners who have worked with him have a substantial percentage of bad reviews for him despite his help with lifting the business up. To top this off, they have called him out through various social media platforms and even proceeded to make a Facebook group titled Bartenders Against Jon Taffer, and it gained over 3,000 members overnight. Bartenders piled on Taffer for his idiocy. The show is although super popular among the US, viewers cannot help pointing out Taffer's wrongdoings. He has admitted his own short-tempered attitude several times on TV in interviews, saying this is how he keeps bar owners on track and saves his money from going into the trash.
You ever feel like a chump? Because right now you look like one.
I can change.
Inaccurate information about drinks. Although Taffer might be the ultimate bar science professor, his information lacked knowledge about basic drinks at a bar. In an interview given to Vice, Taffer answered a few questions on tips and bar etiquettes, but the information was rife with incorrectness and imprecision, along with questionable advice. Bartenders on the Facebook group against him that we mentioned before couldn't help commenting on Taffer's interview where he claimed that tequila, mezcal, and mescaline are all related and have hallucinogenic properties. Much to Taffer's surprise, regular bartenders know their drinks very well, and his knowledge was far from any truth. He also revealed a rather dubious recipe for an old-fashioned, not sure anyone would like such a drink. Experts from around the world couldn't help but also say a few remarks on Taffer's ideas regarding drink making. Their comments were rather not positive and didn't shy from using curse words to describe him. One even proceeded to say that Taffer is probably out of his mind due to the shouting and screaming he does on the show.
Because you're the ass. You see, I'm an ass when I want to be. You're an ass.
Illogical suggestions. For someone who has an insane amount of knowledge and experience with bars, irrational and absurd comments seem unlikely to come out of his mouth. However, Taffer likes to prove everyone around him wrong. Taffer once suggested bar owners save all the tipping till the end of the night. He says he has mastered bar science, but his reason for something seems way beyond that. He has studied the psychology of bars, but we are unsure if it's even a real course because his suggestions seem over the moon and rather senseless.
Colin with her friend Ashley.
And you knew it had to be right, and you still it up.
Uncomfortable bar promotions. People who have worked with Taffer, his team, and the show's viewers are all aware of the temper that he loses when he puts in an uncomfortable situation. As much as he despises such a situation, he seems to be far flung from creating one himself. Taffer has been the mind behind multiple weird and cringeworthy promotions for bars he helped rejuvenate. He created an awkward and bizarre situation for the bar owners who themselves were trying to hide their embarrassments. This is why we might have to agree with the bar owner's decision to make a Facebook group and call him out for his acts. When businesses start afresh with new energy, the least they expect is the investor putting a cringe show before their potential audience. Extravagant spending. While Jon Taffer has come across some serious losses in the show, they do not keep him away from unwinding conventionality. After all the yelling, rage, and spitting, Taffer goes into some serious mental issues that require him to take some rest. We can imagine how dealing with this problematic business and their owners must be like, but Taffer doesn't like to take things slow and totally blows away the money in one go. In the on-set interview with Vice, they came across behind-the-scenes situation of the show. They found out that unlike many others who would like to go to the spa and take a massage for stress relief, Taffer unwinds by spending $200,000 on a black Mercedes. Normal people might keep their luxurious cars under the shade for a few weeks after they bought it, but not Taffer. He immediately took it for a drive around the highway. Taffer's got his own ways. His spending is also proof of the amount of money he makes through the show. For owners who helped Taffer earn so much fame, recognition, and worth, shouting and screaming at them is certainly not the best way to thank him.
Bar. His name is Robert Hurst. Right there. 7-time Grammy.
This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.